Hello. Hello.
Sick ass.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new what is this? Episode of the Team GOWGO. GOWGO. Yeah, that's right. GOWGO Wrestling Podcast.
Let me tell you.
Um this is a very, very interesting episode tonight
Sick one.
as myself and Hollywood Cinema are dealing with the sickness. We're both down with the sickness, as Disturb would
Down with
like
the
to say.
sickness. I am feeling. I'm probably doing a little bit better than you are at this point because I've been going since Tuesday. So now I'm kind of on the back end of it.
And this whole thing started with me just losing my voice from cheering so loudly for Dia Urban Dance Studio winning first place at Korea Fest 2019 in the K-pop contest.
Woo woo.
Yeah. Yeah, they did really, really good. Great performance. And I was really happy because the competition was very, very high level.
Ah. Oh, see, no, man, why did I do this to myself? All I'm seeing is the LA Dojo shirt that I didn't buy.
Oh, yeah, you from
Also,
viewing.
also, I can totally hear when I can hear me saying Shabada.
Oh, yeah? Nice.
Forgetting, I'm the very first. Yeah, I can totally hear myself on that.
That's what's
I
up.
am a loud bastard. Also, we were hard. I mean, we were hard cam side. We were right there.
True. So I'm pretty sure they'll hear our Suzuki Gun chants.
Oh yeah, we're all over Suzuki Goon. Both matches that feature Suzuki Goon, we are super animate out.
Oh yeah, and we were
And
second
who are
row.
we? Who are we? We hadn't even said who we are yet. What's crazy?
We are Blitzball champ in Hollywood Cinema
That's right.
of Team GOWGO, as in Geek Out with Games Out.
That's right.
So we got quite a episode for you tonight. This is a go home episode because this Sunday is WWE Fastlane.
Baby. That's how they say it. Fastlane, baby.
But before we get into that,
Check
we want to take the time to recognize two pro wrestling superstars that recently passed away. Um, we have one that just got announced. Dick the Destroyer Bayer
Yeah.
passed away. He was 88, and he was a masked pioneer, one of the luchadors, and
Luchador.
had a pro wrestling career ever since the 1950s. Had rivalries with Gorgeous George and Classy Freddie Blassie.
Nice. Two of the classic heels.
Not only that,
Two of the
he
greatest of all time.
he also helped train Mike Rotundo,
Oh, nice. Damn.
which, if those
Rotundo
of y'all
was
that
old
don't
too.
know Mike Rotundo, that is Erwin R. Shyster, IRS.
I was watching Superstars the other day, and Money Inc. were champions,
Yes,
tag team
indeed.
champions, and it was during the Legion of Sissies feud between LOD and the other guys that I can't the Heavenly Bodies or whatever they were,
The bod
something like that.
the Body Donnas?
Body Down is yeah, because they had
Sonny.
what's his face? No. They had the smart guy with the cap and gown.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, right. Because his name is some. Because his brother, he didn't last very long. He was like the smartest man in the ring. He was just Damian Sandow.
Oh, you're
I
talking
can
about
see my
Christopher Nowinski? No.
no. This is Legion
Oh,
of
this
Doom.
is way before that. I'm
When
sorry.
Ellering had just come back,
Oh,
lead them. Yeah, it was like it's superstars. So it's like Shawn Michaels about to face Bret Hart for the Intercontinental Championship
you
era.
said when Paul Ellering returned to coach the Legion
Yep.
of Doom?
Yeah,
Oh,
because he mentioned it. He's like, we're coming because Iswin Perfect was the color commentator, on
Mr.
Superstar.
Perfect?
Yeah, Mr. Perfect. He kept calling Vince McMahon.
Oh man, I'm trying to think.
Actually, I mean, I could just totally pull up friggin' I'm ready at the TV. Continue. I will bring it up later.
Cool,
I'm
cool.
just watching. I can watch that wrestling show if I want to because it's us. Yeah, I love wrestling so much. I watch wrestling all damn day.
And of course, the other superstar that passed away, the master of the 5 count, King Kong Bundy.
Give me five.
And you know what's really sad?
I loved him as a kid, as a bad guy. He was in the Rock and Wrestling, man.
He was also at last year's WrestleCade in Winston-Salem.
Yeah, you said that. That sucks. So I could have. Something about King Kong Bundy's one of the first villains I remember being like, oh man, like he's gonna kill Hulk Hogan. You know,
Yeah.
like, that's one of those first heels that I was just like, oh no, Hulk Hogan's in trouble. Like I didn't think of. Well, Undertaker wasn't around yet, and yeah, and that was Hulk Hogan's main guy in that WrestleMania that they were in.
you know,
Two.
you know what I found interesting?
What?
He was only 6'4". I thought he was taller than that.
I always thought he was super big too, but then again, I bet you they built him as taller than he was. I guarantee they probably did. You know how they get down.
True. But yeah, he was 61, and yeah, like I always thought when it came down to what was more devastating, the Stinger Splash or the King Kong Bundy Avalanche.
King Kong Bundy Avalanche all day.
I don't know, man, because
Stinger was not that big. That's why I
true,
never understood. That's why I never understood that move. I was just like, he's not big enough for that.
but it was the way he did the move. It was the way he did the move.
I give you this.
That was why I always used to compare those, because when I was a kid, after watching so many feuds with him and Ric Flair, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, the Great Muta, like Vader, like that Stinger Splash, man, that was a thing of beauty.
I mean, I don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on Stinger Splash, but when I think about size, I do think Bundy being more of a legitimate. Oh my God, watching these old promos from the event center on Superstars is a blast from the past, man. Coco Beware and Owen Hart, love that shit.
Oh yeah,
A Mountie.
the
I'm trying to
Mountie.
find that damn tag team. All it, the next event things on this thing are not always the best.
But yeah, King Kong Bundy debuted in 1981, 3 years before I was born.
I'm 1 year before I was born. Good Lord, I'm old.
But
That's why I kind of vaguely remember that WrestleMania because it was two. WrestleMania 2 is
yep, he was in
one,
the main event.
and that's what I think of because that was what was sold to me. Because when was that WrestleMania? 84,
86.
86. Yeah, so I was 4 years. I was 4 years old. So I was watching at that point.
Uh
And so that was like my first villain, and he wasn't a cartoon.
huh.
Big John Studd, another one.
Oh yeah, Big John Studd.
Although I mainly remember Big John Studd from look, not from anything he actually did. Other than him getting paid by Keith DiBiase.
Right.
Like the challenge, that is literally it. And the tights, the white tights, because of the damn toy.
Yes, definitely. But yeah, I just remember, when King Kong Bundy made his return and he joined the Million Dollar Man stable, just really gained a lot of notoriety back because it had been so long since he had came back. Because,
Yeah.
for a while he was kind of like semi-retired.
Yeah.
But he would still occasionally, wrestle a match here or there. But he wasn't.
Was he the wrestler in the Popeye movie?
I th-
I feel like he was the wrestler in the Popeye movie, or the boxer, whatever he was, that was on that giant ship that came in. I feel like that was him,
um
or somebody who looked just like him.
no, but he did appear on an episode of Boy Meets World.
See, yeah, I remember Vader being on there.
But I do know what you're talking about. That
That's what it is. That's what. Okay, hold on a second. I found him. I found this jerk nuts. Cause they kept calling him the Legion of Sissies. Sorry, I got distracted because this is so stupid.
what
It's
was it?
so well. I'm trying to get back to what the hell is his name? Oh God, what's that dude? Because he has the whole graduate look. And this, I forgot this episode is the Mother's Day Superstars, and everybody's saying Happy Mother's Day as they're saying shit about people.
It's not Simon Diamond, is it?
The Fairley Brothers.
I do not remember them.
Sarcastic Happy Mother's Day. Good Lord, it's so bad. And I forgot how bad Vince was. Vince was friggin' awful. It was awful as a commentator. The Beverly Brothers.
The Beverly Brothers?
Genius. Beverly Brothers as being managed by the genius. That's what it was. The genius. That was that guy's. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. They sucked. He didn't last long. Mama's Boys. Well, just like really like that's the best story to come up with, Vince. Is call them the Legion of Doom, Mama's Boys, the Legion of Sissies, so then they get mad.
Would you say that it was worse than the Spirit Squad?
Yeah, because it's less. I'm fine with Spirit Squad because it was just a silly gimmick to get beaten by DX, right? And it was a group of them. There's 5 of them. That should be enough to beat somebody up.
I guess
those two, and those guys are actually decent wrestlers. Like, what's his face? The dude with the long nose who was named Dykstra? No.
Kenny
He was
Dykstra?
named. Yeah. He was good like that. And Dolph. Those are the 2 standouts to me, even when they were happening. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Mike. Okay, the Beverly Brothers were Mike Enos and Wayne Bloom. They were also the Destruction Crew.
Mike Enos sounds familiar.
Yeah, they were all over the place. But yeah, that's what it was. I knew it. Cool. If you saw them, you'd be like, oh, yeah. Because they are very familiar to me.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
The purple jackets and shit. I think that's what it is. Those purple little covers. The Beverly Brothers.
Right on. Just want to give our shout outs to the families of Dick the Destroyer Bear and King Kong Bundy that recently passed away. They will definitely be missed. Like I said, I never really knew Dick the Destroyer Bear, but definitely knew King Kong Bundy. But okay. Another piece of unfortunate news. NXT champion Tommaso Ciampa will have to undergo neck surgery. What did you send me?
I sent you the picture of those that tag team, the Beverly Brothers.
Let's see. Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah!
The genius Paul Moffo or whatever the hell is that?
Yeah, kind of look like a mini-me Dr. Death.
Okay, so who is his brother? Because his brother was somebody.
That's
not Macho Man's brother, is it?
I don't think so.
He was somebody's brother. Sorry, I'm getting distracted again. That's somebody's brother. I remember him being like me being like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. I see. I see. Fair enough. Fair enough. But but yeah. So Tommaso Ciampa, NXT champion, it's been confirmed we'll have to get neck surgery. Um, it's been scheduled for an anterior cervical fusion. Ooh,
That shit's at least 6 to 14 months.
geez. So is that like a is that like the fusion of like
He's going to
a
be out for
disc in his neck?
basic. I mean, because they were saying he has the same thing that Sheamus has, the shortening of the spine situation.
Ooh.
So he's going to be boned either way. This is just to make sure that he's not in constant pain right now.
Cause
But
it
he's pretty much he's screwed.
did it take
They're
Sheamus as long to return?
I don't know, but Sheamus is still dealing with it. Like he just gets stretched out like every damn day.
Oh yeah, because there was a time period where he was kind of in like critical sort of
Hmm.
okay, he needs to sit his butt down for a while.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I wanted to say this was similar to what Lita had along.
Lanny Poffo. Sorry. Yes, I think it is the same thing. He's Macho Man's brother. Yes, I knew it.
Uh,
Damn, my brain is weird. Sorry, the genius Lanny Poffo.
oh no, you're fine, you're fine. Uh
Yeah, Macho Man's brother.
okay, gotcha. Remind me.
But I feel like that was the same surgery that, or at least that's the belief that he's getting that one because I don't know if they've announced the kind of surgery it is, but you know how that stuff goes. They
Right,
get in there, it could be something totally different.
because I know. Uh oh, okay. So Lita used a section of her hip to fuse her C5 and C6 vertebrae together. Ooh, Jesus.
Mm. Yeah, that shit's crazy, man.
Okay, she had 3 cracks in her vertebrae. Ooh, Jesus.
That shit makes you want to vomit.
I don't
Just the
remember.
idea of the amount of pain.
I don't remember it being that bad.
That shit's hard. Like any neck injury is horrible, isn't it? But okay, so it might just be the one that Stone Cold got the surgery. That shit's bad, man. That shit's so bad.
She were okay. It took 17 months for her to. Jeez.
Yeah, that's at least a year or some change. It's over a year. Like, come on, man. It's your damn neck. It's like your Achilles or
Dang
your
this.
chili cat. Like, you are boned.
But I know for that was as far as returning to the ring because remember she did do some commentary on Sunday Night Heat while she was still in
Yeah,
recovery. Because you
yeah. I
remember
mean,
she.
he would still be able to do commentary if they decided to do such, or just be involved in some form or fashion, just not physical contact.
Yeah, they could still have him on camera if they wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, he was
Yeah,
on camera last time before he was fully healed, so it
yeah. So
will be the
hope
first time. Unfortunately, this is not the first time he's been injured this seriously. Which sucks.
true, but hopefully Tommaso Ciampa will come back stronger than before. But you know that means that he's going to have to relinquish the NXT championship.
Which is fine because I mean it sucks that we won't get to see culmination of like multiple years storyline, but it's fun. It happens, you
But
know.
but you know what? I can only think of 3 potential candidates that I could see ending up with the vacant title. Either
Gargano
either
has to do.
either Gargano. Well, actually, two because the third one I thought of got taken away because one of them was Matt Riddle, but he's going to be feuding for the North American title, as I was reminded this past Wednesday.
Mm,
And the other, Adam Cole.
yeah, I see Adam Cole doing
Because, I mean,
it.
it's been a while since he's had some gold, and, I think if anybody in the Undisputed Era were to start back regaining gold, I think
Somebody
Adam
got
Cole.
to. Shit, he's one of
So,
the assets.
so I think either Gargano or Adam Cole. But
I mean, both those are very good choices.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. So one of the big highlights. We're gonna go into some highlights before we get into Fastlane. So of course, once again, the Shield have reunited.
Yep, maybe this time nobody will get disease and not be able to do anything.
Yeah, but it also makes me wonder, with this happening, will that be some sort of incentive that maybe Dean Ambrose could resign?
I mean, the plans are is that he's still leaving, but I mean, who knows? Maybe Roman can talk him out of it. Although, if I was Dean, I still wouldn't come back. Screw that shit. Get him out of there, bro.
You would still leave?
Hell yeah. Why would you stay?
I mean,
Like, to what end? You've done everything he can do. He's a Grand Slam champion, and if he doesn't like the product, it's not going to change.
all three of them are Grand Slam champions,
I
actually.
know they made it, and the last one was Roman. Roman was the last one.
True. So I guess there's really, I mean,
He has nothing left to do there. And like I said, if he doesn't like the product, it's not changing.
right.
It's they can say whatever they want to, but it doesn't change. There's a reason why they've been around this long. It's just right now that flavor is fine, and once a new flavor comes and eats up their market share, they're done. It's just they have to evolve or they're done.
It's starting to show now with Ricochet and Aleister Black.
Well, yeah, I mean it's been showing for years, but we're just now it's even now they're more drastic knee jerk reactions and tone deaf moves are starting to show even more because people are dropping um, and even on screen now they're having Vince come out and act like himself and just switch shit,
And,
which is just making it weirder.
and not to mention, it seems like the fans are kind of half and half as far as, yay, the Shield, or, oh, this all over again, sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean it's just we know they tried to market it to us last time, and now it's just kind of like, well, we gotta get Dean at it. We gotta do this before Dean leaves.
Yeah, one last hurrah, I guess.
Yeah, so it's weird.
Um, we also had Ronda Rousey turn heel, full on heel. She
Yeah, that
has
was
cemented her heel turn.
yeah.
But I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, no, it totally makes sense. Crowd doesn't want to cheer her, and why?
Exactly. But, you know, it was only a matter of time before everything kind of blew up.
Oh yeah, it kind of it had to.
And maybe this is an opportunity to build her up even better as a heel.
Yeah, I mean she should have had a mouthpiece to begin with.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, absolutely.
but since they didn't do that, they just kind of screwed it. So
Yep. But, I mean, it is what it is. But, I mean, I kind of felt it coming. But, hey, it's probably a good thing.
right, just like whatever, man. Enjoy.
And then Triple H laid down the challenge for Batista to step up and face him.
I
Come
liked that
get
promo at first,
some.
but it got weird. Like then when people started pointing out certain things about that, it started to be a little bit weird. Where I was like, oh yeah, I wish y'all would stop doing the whole that's fake, but this isn't fake. I'm mad. It's just like please stop. Can you please stop doing that because that just makes the rest of your show look silly.
It was kind of going all over the place, if you ask me. But I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, Triple H Batista. I mean, I tried not to have so many like high expectations because not really a whole lot is being said, especially from Batista. So it's kind of like okay, like
there's better reasons. So why is that the one?
Yeah, exactly. So,
Why'd you pick that?
but but yeah, I mean, there'll still be time. WrestleMania is not for another month, so we'll see how it builds.
Yeah, we shall see.
Um, so Heavy Machinery got some momentum after winning the
And
tag
they're
team
feeling
gauntlet match.
if it
Uh,
will do something.
Natalia beat Ruby Riot.
In about 2 minutes.
Yep.
Bad.
Uh, Tamina beat Sasha Banks, which
I don't know what the hell.
yeah, Bailey beat Nia. Tamina beat Sasha.
Mm. Whatever.
And then Aleister Black and Ricochet had a shot at the Raw Tag Team Championships against the Revival, but Revival won by disqualification because Mr. Bobby Roode and Chad Gable decided they need to stick their nose into their business, which I just those two have
Yeah.
become annoying now.
Yeah, no, they're well then again I would say this. While the as we'll find out later, as we were reminded on SmackDown and we'll talk about it later, the SmackDown tag division is stacked and the Raw one is trash.
Very much trash that needs to be taken out very soon
It's all very bad.
and refilled or replaced with some new trash bags
With some actual legitimate talent that haven't been buried or killed.
with some treasure.
Yeah, it'd be nice. But I don't think it's gonna happen.
So, so yeah, and of course we know Becky Lynch, Charlotte, Ronda, blah blah blah. Um, the Shield reformed, blah blah blah. Got anything else you want to say about Raw?
Nope, it wasn't that good.
SmackDown. So, Becky Lynch gets an ounce of momentum against Charlotte, locking her in the disarmor. But yeah, it's only gonna really spice up their upcoming match at Fastlane. Um, the Miz beat Jey Uso. Samoa Joe became the brand new United States champion.
Yes, which is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I figured after February ended, I didn't see R-Truth having it any much longer. But
Mm,
but yeah, Samoa Joe with his first main roster title. So
that's really
hopefully,
cool. I love it.
he'll have a. I hope he really has a good dominant title run. I mean, almost equivalent to the X Division title run he had on Impact Wrestling, just not that long. You
He
know what I
needs to
mean?
hold on to. He needs to hold on to it like what's his face held like Dean Ambrose did.
That would be cool. That would actually
To
be cool.
actually do something with it.
So maybe beat Dean Ambrose's record.
I'd be totally fine with that.
Right on. So that was really really good. Ricochet and Aleister Black in action again, defeating the Bar.
Yes.
They put
And they
in
got beat
work.
up. Yeah. Here's the thing though. I don't want them getting blown out because they're Vince is trying to use them to save these damn shows when it's not going to happen.
They really should not push them this hard because they both do flippy stuff.
I know. I'm fine, and also the tag team they don't make any sense other than the fact they're from NXT. But it's okay.
Yeah, like That's the thing. I feel like it kind of messes up Aleister Black's character.
It does, because now, well, then again, you don't know anything about either one really, and also it takes away the mystery from Aleister Black very quickly. It gets
Because,
rid of it. Actually.
I mean, we're usually known for Aleister Black being kind of that dark, doesn't really have much to say, sort
Nope.
of, But I mean, they're a unit now. Ricochet and Aleister Black, just out of nowhere, and it just, I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, do I see them winning tag team gold? Honestly,
You never know with this place,
it would be nice on paper only,
but
but
it shouldn't happen right now.
in the midst of a storyline, not really.
No, especially when the revival just got that stuff.
Yeah, yeah. But it sounds like they're a built legit tag team now, and I don't see them winning any singles anything anytime soon.
And I feel like the only reason they're even legitimate is because they are saying that they are, not because they actually are.
Yeah, but they are really just like throwing them out there between Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. Mandy Rose defeated Naomi, and then her and Sonya got their heads kicked off by Asuka, which, like I said, I was really kind of worried about because usually the one, I want to say about 70 to 85% of the time that is in the go home show with leaving with the momentum is usually the one that loses at the pay-per-view.
Usually, but not right before WrestleMania.
True. That's true too.
Yeah.
Because it would
And
not make
also,
it
it made
would
no sense.
it would make no sense for Mandy Rose to go into WrestleMania with the title.
None. It would make literally no sense.
And then Kevin Owens had a match with Rowan, which I'm still waiting on when Luke Harper's going to be thrown into the picture because he's cleared.
They don't know what they're doing with anybody with a beard.
I mean, I'm not saying that they have to reunite the Bludgeon Brothers, but dang, like, do something with him. I mean, he's cleared. He's good to go. What are you going to do? You still there? Ah, I lost him. Here we go. You there?
Yep, I'm back.
Oh, okay,
I don't
cool.
know what that was. That was weird. Oh.
But like, Luke Harper's cleared to go, and he's just kind of sitting there. It's like, what the heck? Do something with him.
He's kind of sitting there. He's 100% sitting there. He ain't doing shit.
I mean, what are they waiting for?
They don't know what they want to do because they missed their shot to have it be Daniel Bryan and Daniel Bryan and Luke Harper and Eric Rowan as his new straight edge society for the environment, his environmental warriors, is what I would call them.
Nice.
And it'll be them versus New Day.
I like that.
Fastlane leading up to Kofi versus Daniel at WrestleMania, but hey, what do I know?
Yeah, would be nice booking.
It'd be nice.
That's really all I have for SmackDown because really the only big highlight was
It was kind of not very great.
Samoa Joe getting the U.S. title.
That was the best part.
But
Everything else is forgettable.
205 Live, we continued on with the number one contenders tournament for the Cruiserweight Championship to be defended at WrestleMania.
Yay.
And surprisingly, Oni Larkin advances, defeating Humberto Carrillo.
That I did not expect.
I did not expect that either, especially considering, Humberto Carrillo didn't have Gulak and Jack Gallagher join him ringside like they did before. But, yeah, this was, you know what? This was pretty nice to showcase a little bit more of Oni Larkin as a singles wrestler. So I can
Mm,
dig that. I can dig that.
it's good.
He's done quite a good bit of that back in Evolve as well. We got to remember Oni Larkin came up through Evolve as Biff Busek, I believe.
Mm, Biff Busick.
But yeah, Oni Larkin got the half and half and got the victory.
Yeah.
So yeah, kudos to them. Kind of doing something unexpected, booking Oni Larkin for the win. Thought that was cool, especially after suffering two recent tag team defeats.
Right.
Um, but yeah, it's good to see them do something out of the ordinary.
Yay. Well, 205 Live is one of the good shows, so.
Yeah. Um, Mike Kanellis was supposed to have a match with Colby Carino, but he beat the crap out of him before the bell rang and it came to a no contest.
Mm.
But hey, Colby Carino on 205 Live.
Yay.
We both recently saw him not too long ago on Evolve. He was in
Money
a
Bob.
he was in a Fatal 4-Way match, which was pretty entertaining.
Very much so.
And then he joined the stable with
Yeah. The Unwanted.
the Unwanted with Joe Gacy, Eddie Kingston, and Swerve.
Swerve.
Shane Strickland.
Swerve. 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 Swerve's ass.
Still can't believe he won that match. Man.
I can. Yeah.
AR Fox had that match won. Can't believe it.
Whatever. Swerve.
Whatever, you jerk. Um,
Swerve.
Cedric Alexander had a great match. Great match against Akira Tozawa. And honestly, it was kind of hard to say who was going to win because honestly, it could have gone either way.
Oh, no. It was definitely built to feel like it could have gone to either one.
Yeah. And, these two, I think this was their first time going up against each other one-on-one.
I feel like it.
I think
They're
so.
usually a multi-man.
Because they're either usually teamed up or, they were in the Fatal 4-Way elimination. Yeah. So, yeah, it was good to see this happen. One-on-one, two former Cruiserweight champions going at it. So, hey, they really brought their A game like I expected and put on one heck of a main event match.
Oh, yeah.
So looking at that, so looking at the bracket now, Tony Nese advanced after beating Kalisto. Drew Gulak advanced after beating the Brian Kendrick. So it'll be Nese versus Gulak in the semis.
Weird. They used to be friends.
Or actually, technically quarterfinals.
They used to be friends. And they stopped being friends.
Yeah, because I guess you could say the finals is the actual championship match. But, I mean, technically this is the semifinals. So, Nese versus Gulak. Who do you see winning that?
I mean, I would say probably Gulak because they seem to be wanting to do something with him, unless they're going to have him end up going into a match against Carrillo. But that would mean that there'd be multiple 205 Live matches on WrestleMania, and I don't see that happening.
Oh no, I don't see that happening either.
So yeah, maybe he'll win and continue on.
And then on the other side, you got Cedric Alexander versus Oni Larkin.
Yeah, that should be interesting.
Which
I'm expecting Cedric to win that.
I do expect Cedric to win that. I would be extremely shocked if Oni Larkin won that.
If he won that, he better win the whole damn thing.
Like, now, if he won that match, honestly, then they definitely are really going to push him as a singles.
I mean, if he wins that one, he's winning the entire thing.
Which, I mean, that already gives me enough reason to believe that maybe he's going to get showcased a lot more on 205 Live as a singles wrestler.
Well, I mean, if he wins, definitely.
I mean, even just now, having him in this tournament, is kind of a
Yeah,
good jump start. And
he is
then
kind of a tournament guy. He just kind of shows up.
yeah, but
He ain't got much
you
else
know,
going on.
but he won the first round match, and it's like, oh, okay, you know.
Out of
But
nowhere.
nah, do I see him beating Cedric Alexander? No, but if he does, I would be curious to see how far he'd go.
Well, yeah. He's on the locker. He's cool stuff.
Now, of course, we know the winner of this tournament faces Buddy Murphy at WrestleMania, and with the four people left,
Chance to lose in WrestleMania. Unless they're going to build back up, let Cedric get back what's his, and then make it like a year long story.
they
Where he
could
basically
they
took a
could do
year to
that.
come back to it. He lost it to the Juggernaut, and then at WrestleMania he reclaimed it.
That
And it
would
will be the
be
first.
interesting.
I don't know if they're willing to do that. I don't know. Can't
And
tell with them.
he would end up being the third cruiserweight ever to become a two-time cruiserweight champion.
Uh-huh.
Because of course, first we had Neville and we had Enzo Amore. So
So that
he would be the third.
is possible.
But and see, that's the thing. Buddy Murphy's a heel, so I mean,
Kind of need a face to go against him, or a face and a heel. You can't heel against heel is not a WrestleMania opening match start. No pre-show match for that.
well, technically, Nice and Gulak, that's heel versus heel.
Yeah, but that's a first round. You know, not a first round, but that's like a tournament thing.
True. I
It's not.
mean,
It's not the match that you end it all on. You know.
true, but I mean, I don't know, man, because I feel like, I mean, out of other than Cedric Alexander, I mean, the other ones, I mean, Drew Gulak has already tasted, coming so close to winning the Cruiserweight Championship. A part of me kind of feels like maybe this is his time, but then again,
Not.
I kind of feel the same way about Nice, because Nice is being built up even more now.
Yes, but I do not want to see. I mean, the idea of Nice versus Murphy is good if you're turning Nice face because of their history, but
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't feel
they have a
them
friendship
doing
as
that.
well.
So it kind of lends itself to good guy versus bad guy. But otherwise, it's just like, so what are we doing this for? What's the reasoning? Now you have to come up with a better story reason why that's happening. And I do not believe they got it in them.
I don't know, man. To be honest with you, I either see Buddy Murphy versus Drew Gulak or Cedric Alexander, to be honest with you. Like,
I mean, kind of feel like it needs to be Cedric.
it would be the best. It would be what's best for a redemption story.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because I mean, Cedric Alexander is hot.
Yeah.
He's over with the crowd, and WrestleMania last year was where he won the title. So it would be the perfect redemption story
Makes sense to me.
especially to dethrone the guy that beat him. You know,
Kind of perfect.
so I do look forward to see where this tournament goes, and who knows, maybe we'll be right.
Maybe.
NXT UK, dude. I'm gonna tell you right now, I am definitely kind of getting more and more sold on Ligero.
Garrett's good stuff, man.
Dude, Ligero, he's kind of been on like a streak lately.
I'm telling you, when they stopped jobbing him out to Jordan Devlin, because that was the last time he got jobbed out, was just Jordan Devlin while Jordan Devlin was on like his winning streak.
I thought he beat Jordan Devlin in one of those matches. No.
No, he did not. He got wrecked.
Oh, okay.
That's when Jordan Devlin was being a super douche, attacking people like super early.
That's right. Sure was.
I feel like the second time, and what's his face, man, Travis Banks may have come back.
Yeah.
To stop him from beating him up anymore.
Right. Good point. But Ligero once again defeated Joseph Connors, and lately Ligero's picked up a couple of wins.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious why.
I mean, honestly,
I never trust it.
I would have loved to see him get a title shot before Walter, but that ain't happening.
No, because Walter, come on.
I know, but all I'm saying is Ligero's kind of put himself in a position where I feel like he deserves a title shot.
I feel like Legero's winning streak, while it's not super recent, it feels recent. Just because, like, I feel like when NXT UK first started, he was not winning, and I guess since Walter comes with a bigger
Well,
name, like his first match he lost. I feel like at least when NXT UK had started, he had been like featured
in the
in like
tournament.
yeah, and on the Access and stuff like that. But his like first official match, he was not like it. I feel like up until recently, the past maybe 3 matches, he was not booked as he was booked as like the plucky underdog that lost.
Well, you know what it kind of reminds me of? You
So,
remember Yoshitatsu back
yeah,
in the rebranding ECW? Like, I think in his building up to his title shot against Christian, I think he might have lost maybe twice.
yeah.
But Yoshitatsu, he earned a handful of wins. You know, defeating the likes of Shelton Benjamin. I think he defeated the likes of Jack Swagger. Who else?
Of
William
course,
Regal. Like, I mean, he defeated a handful of people. So
and they
I
did
just
nothing. It's
true, but
trash.
that was a great match though. That title match was a great match.
Oh yeah, Christian was awesome.
Um, but yeah, I just kind of feel like Ligero. I don't know. Maybe if he could get one up on Jordan Devlin, that would put him in perfect position. But Jordan Devlin's hot right now, and when was his last loss against Finn?
Yeah, because the last match he had with Travis didn't finish because of the double count out. Then they had the false count anywhere match.
Yeah, which he won.
Yeah, I feel like he won against Noam Dar too.
Yes.
Well, actually, hold up. Noam Dar beat somebody. It wasn't Nice. I feel like did he not win against him in the next to UK?
Actually,
But I feel like
maybe
because
he
he
did.
definitely yeah because he definitely won one of the two, and I do not remember him winning against Nice, which I thought was really dumb. He should have won that feud, but whatever.
Uh,
But I feel like he definitely beat Jordan Devlin. It
yeah,
might
yeah,
have been
he
the
did.
last.
He did. Noam Dar
Damn,
did.
my memory's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Uh,
did. So yeah, he lost to Finn Balor and Noam Dar. That's right, because he had the interview about it that he's not worried about Jordan Devlin. That's right.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you got that one.
Supernova. Supernova.
But I don't know if that's really helped really put him over though, because I don't think he's done anything since that match.
No. Oh, Noam Dar?
Hmm.
Well, I feel like didn't Noam Dar is he injured?
Shouldn't be.
I feel like something happened.
Oh, he had the rivalry with Nice. That's right.
Yeah, and I feel like he was supposed to go back to UK after that finished up. But something happened.
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, but something happened. Something messed that up. Might
Okay.
be the sickness in general.
Maybe, but Fabian Eichner and Marcel Barthel got another tag team victory against this new team, this Sam Stoker and Lewis Howley.
Yeah, that was very interesting.
Um, Nina Samuels got back in the ring, defeated Charlie Morgan. So another lady heel. I couldn't help but notice.
Okay. Knew, and as soon as I noticed, I was like, Jason's gonna mention that.
So, Tony Storm had an interview, with her NXT UK Women's Championship by her side, ready to take on any and all comers. And coming up through the background of that interview is the true queen, the true fashionista of Knightsbridge, England, Jenny.
Whatever. She won't get beat up by Samuels and in Progress.
Please.
They got a feud. She's coming back to Progress for a special date.
Her and Nina Samuels?
Yeah. Nina Samuels. Nina Samuel actually mentioned that she has spent like the last 5 years in her shadow, in Jenny's shadow, and she wasn't going to do it anymore.
Is this WXW or Progress?
Progress.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I saw it on YouTube. I watched like a little bit of it.
Okay. Interesting. I mean, that'd be an interesting looking feud, but
right.
I do feel like Jenny is gonna be the next in line to get a title shot.
I mean, she definitely is the next one in line.
But I don't see her winning though.
No, God, no.
Nah.
Matt, she can't be the one to end Tony's thing. It's not the rub she needs. She doesn't need that rub. It needs to be something. It needs to be like DIY and Johnny Gargano and Ciampa. That's what I'm thinking. Viper, man.
That's who I know you want so badly to be the one to dethrone her.
I want it to be like a Gargano situation, Gargano and Ciampa situation,
because of the fact that
everybody knows about it.
Because of the fact that Tony Storm knocked her out of the Mae Young Classic 1.
Yeah, and you can build them up as the fact that they're really friends.
Yeah,
it's not that hard to build up.
Yeah, which
reality.
Which, you know, Viper doesn't really come off as a freakish heel. She kind of comes off as like the bubbly big girl.
But here's the thing, though. That's not usually her. A lot of stuff I've seen her with, she's usually a heel.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She's usually like a monster heel, like because she's fighting women that are smaller than her. So usually she's a heel.
Oh, okay. Because she did not.
That's the way I was first. That's the first way I was introduced to her, was as a heel.
Oh, because that definitely was not how she was portrayed in the Mae Young Classic.
No, and that's why I thought it was interesting, because in Japan she's mostly a heel.
Okay, so she was probably a heel back in Stardom then.
I'm pretty sure she would have. Because she could do both. She could do both, but I first remember her as a heel. Just watching a video of her beating the crap out of somebody, saying, "This is who you like." She was talking. She was running her down while she was slapping the shit out of her.
Dang.
Yeah.
But then again, she's had a lot of experience in wrestling in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
So she
will be bigger than most of those girls. So usually when you're a big American, you come in as a heel.
How old is she anyway?
I want to say like in their 20s, like 26 maybe.
27.
27, yeah.
Oh, okay. Not bad. Not bad.
No, well, sure. I agree.
Wow.
Not bad at all.
But yeah, that's right. I remember she beat Santana Garrett and Serena Deeb before losing to Tony Storm.
Which I'll tell you this, watching stuff on WWN Live Network, I did not realize, I don't know what the disconnect was between me and Garrett, but I've seen the light.
Dude, I'm telling you, like Santana Garrett.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Not only in looks, but also in ring ability.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you remember her back in Impact Wrestling. She was Brittany.
I do, and that's the weird thing. Like, I remember, but I'm just watching some of those things in WWE, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, Santana Garrett's good.
Or against Priscilla Kelly, I was like, oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a real deal. I just don't I don't really feel like WWE really gave her a chance.
It'll surprise you though.
I mean, I really feel like she deserved a chance, a really, really fair chance. But
one day, probably not.
But yeah, so as the rivalry continues, we know Jordan Devlin got the best of Travis Banks in the Falls Count Anywhere match by finishing him off with a Spanish fly through the table.
Mm.
Really good stuff. Good stuff. Um, anything else you wanna? Oh, Ligero.
NXT UK, no. Wait for
Ligero.
Viper.
How in the world can he see out of that mask? It looks
I
like
was thinking the same thing when he did his promo. But I feel like that mask looked like it was on his face better during the match. But that promo, I was like, dude, he cannot see out of that right eye.
yeah, it's like the bottom part is like
The
over his
dimensions are just
eyes.
messed up. Yeah, the dimensions are all messed up. I don't know how he friggin' breathes.
I'm like, how the heck can you even wrestle and see?
The
Like,
first thing I thought was that is dangerous. That and same thing when I see Dragon Lee, I'm like, oh, that's dangerous.
oh, Dragon Lee's mask is like that too?
No, I was just thinking in general. I was making a joke about Dragon Lee being dangerous.
Oh, gotcha.
I was being mean.
Dang, that was kind of a low blow.
It was, but I saw him recently on New Japan Pro Wrestling, and I was like, I don't have the human time bomb here right now. So why are you here? I don't want you here.
I do miss him.
I do too, especially when Lij is losing.
Yep. But he will be back soon, hopefully.
Yeah, yeah, we think so.
Okay, NXT. And I just
Do it.
my dumb self just closed it out. Here we go. So,
Extra long episode.
we had the entire first round of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic done on this episode of NXT. But before we get into that, I had to throw in that promo with Io Shirai and Kairi Sane and Bianca Belair. They were both in the ring together, kind of with like the whole suit and tie get up sort of thing. And of course, Kyrie is being there for her best friend and, rooting her on and saying good things about her. And, it's a nice little build up. But yeah. And then, of course, it was announced that next week we'll get the number one contenders match between Io Shirai and Bianca Belair.
We shall see how it goes.
Um, we had the Velveteen Dream come out and then get interrupted by the King of Bros, Matt Riddle, who is eyeing that North American Championship that the Velveteen Dream
Too
holds.
cool for, too cool for school, bro.
Looking forward to seeing that build up. I think that'd be a great match between those two.
I think it would be good. I mean, for it.
That might be Matt Riddle's first loss.
I'd be very intrigued to see what they do with that.
Because, I mean, he's hot right now. And, you know, Ono couldn't do it. Drew Gulak couldn't do it. Cole couldn't do it.
Nope.
I mean, Velveteen Dream is the champ. Best chance.
Right.
And, then, of course, we had a segment where Keith Lee was training at the Performance Center and Dominic Dijakovic. Let's finish
Yes.
it. Let's finish it.
They're gonna
So,
do like a last man standing kind of situation.
yeah, they need to do some sort of stipulation. It'll be a match in 2 weeks, but they definitely got to do a stipulation. I don't think it should be a regular match. It should.
Well, here's the thing: are we going to try to extend this to WrestleMania weekend's takeover, which they kind of should? But
Uh,
now you're going to have to facilitate some way to get this match to WrestleMania.
which that would be the third time they would meet.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean
S-
their match at our live event was insane.
Yes, it was excellent. They did all
Matches were
sorts of
nice.
stuff. Like that was easily. I
Scared
mean,
the crap out of me multiple times.
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I marked
Scared.
out like crazy for Kyrie Sane, but Keith Lee, Dominic Dijakovic was my favorite match.
Shit was scurry.
Dude, when he caught him, when he
Mm.
did forward somersault,
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, that scared the shit out of me.
and then transitioned it into that jackhammer, like
Mhm.
I was sitting there like, please don't drop him, please don't drop him, please don't drop him.
I was thinking most of the time, it's just like, yo, please be careful.
Because after that, I had to give Keith Lee his props because dude was beasting in that match.
Sold it like a champ.
But Keith Lee's a big dude too.
Oh, oh yes, he is, big boy.
But he's a big boy that has a lot of agility. But I don't know. You think in this meeting in 2 weeks, you think maybe because we already know he's suffered his first loss before, you know,
Yeah.
which was at the hands of goodness gracious, I can't think.
Hmm.
Who did
I don't
who did he
know.
lose to?
Who? Who again?
He lost. Duh. Lars Sullivan.
Yes, 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 yeah. Which was a mistake.
Yeah, but
But
they
I
were
guess they
building up
thought Mars was
Lars.
doing something.
Yeah, and
Thought he was going to be able to be on the actual main roster.
well, word on the street is that he's supposedly doing better now.
Yeah, we'll see if that
So
ever changes, though.
yeah, but yeah, I think that's the only loss he suffered was against Lars Sullivan. So I don't know. Could you see Dominic Dijakovic maybe winning this meeting, and then maybe they have the tiebreaker in Takeover? You there?
Oh, sorry. My headset was being a little wonky.
Oh, but could you see Takeover being the tiebreaker?
I would want it to be.
Okay, so you'd be cool with seeing Dijakovic winning this matchup in 2 weeks.
Yes. Be totally fine with that. Because he needs a win over somebody of quality.
True, true. Most of his victories have been against
Squash it.
jobbers.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, maybe this is the win that he does need, and they have the tiebreaker at Takeover.
Yeah.
Um. Okay, so the first round matches. We had once again, Aleister Black and Ricochet defeating Marcel Barthel and Fabian Eichner,
Mm.
which Aleister Black absorbed a combo and then transitioned it right into a black mass for the victory.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Right to the grill.
so they have advanced. The Forgotten Sons of Steve Cutler and Wesley Blake defeated Oney Larkin and Danny Burch. um, Mustache Mountain defeated the Street Profits. Now, I was not really sure who the best fit would be to win this,
Yeah.
but I don't know, man. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
I
Uh,
mean,
yeah.
I guess you could go with either or. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
Because I feel like the Street Profits haven't really had any strong momentum in a while. Well, I don't know.
They haven't had any momentum in a while, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. So, I don't know. You hate to see one of these two teams go down this early, but I mean the matchup just I don't know. I feel like either side could have won, but I guess Mustache Mountain is a little bit
Yeah.
more, just a tiny bit more over, maybe.
Yeah, no, they definitely are.
Okay.
They shouldn't be, but it's because Street Profits rarely are ever on TV.
True, because I mean they're very busy in Evolve.
And that's kind of the thing. In Evolve, they are perfectly handled there.
Yeah, I mean they're the Evolve Tag Team Champions, but I don't know. I don't know that I just didn't like the matchup. I didn't like the matchup. Not for a first round matchup.
Yeah, not a favorite.
But then again, this next one I didn't really like. DIY and Undisputed Era, which, got to
Yeah,
give kudos. They made their way down and then changed the music to their classic DIY music.
yeah. That just doesn't. Oh, I don't know.
But I just, man, because I was going for, Undisputed Era.
Of course you were.
Because it's Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. So,
Those are your guys, man.
and that's why I just did not like the matchup because I figured it was going to favor DIY, regardless of who they were going up against. And it just had to be the freaking Undisputed Era. But, so, those are your teams that have advanced. Aleister Black and Ricochet, the Forgotten Sons, Mustache Mountain, DIY.
Yeah, I whistle.
So, looking at this bracket, that means Mustache Mountain will face the Forgotten Sons,
Mm-hmm.
and DIY will face Aleister Black and Ricochet.
Well, oh, I already know some of the things as I read some of the spoilers a long time ago when they were taped.
Yeah. But that'll be interesting. That'll be very interesting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. Now that that's over with, let's get to our Fastlane predictions.
Yeah, let's get this roadblock of a show out of the way.
Alrighty. So, we have, just to make sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches. The first match is the kickoff match. Rey Mysterio versus Andrade. Who do you got?
Hmm. Well, since it is the pre-show, I want to go with Andrade if they're smart.
When was the last time Rey Mysterio was on a pay-per-view?
He was not in Elimination Chamber. That's a good question. Royal Rumble?
Okay. I'm going for Rey Mysterio then.
Wow.
Yep. I'm picking him over Andrade.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah.
Next up, we have a triple threat match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. The champions, the Revival, defend against Chad Gable and Bobby Roode and Aleister Black and Ricochet. As much as Aleister Black and Ricochet are hot, the revival retains.
I expect them to. Through some kind of that way, they don't have to eat the pin. Gable and Rude can eat the pin, and hopefully you can break that team apart.
Because honestly, if Black and Ricochet win, then they are really desperate.
Yeah, for real.
Like really, really desperate. but no, I think the Revival will retain, and I think you're right. I can't see Black or Ricochet eating the pin.
No, yeah.
Um,
Better not.
Next up, we have the SmackDown Women's Championship match. Asuka defends against Mandy Rose.
Oscar, let's move along.
Yeah, I want it to be a squash match, but I doubt it will be.
And Sonya Deville's likely to get involved, but that's probably just to give Mandy Rose like an initial jump on point.
Yeah,
Then it comes back.
but we're both in agreement. Asuka retains. Uh, we got the women's tag team championship match. Sasha Banks and Bailey of the Boston Hug Connection defends against Nia Jackson, Tamina. Who do you got?
Ugh. Since they basically ruined the heels getting the belt as the first time, I want to say, well, I mean, I don't want to say Tamina and Nia Jax because that's gross. I'm going to go Boss and Hug Connection retain.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that as well, only because that idea that you mentioned, I felt like could have been done at the Elimination Chamber for it to be a little bit better, because they would have at least had one successful defense and then lose at WrestleMania. But yeah, I agree with you. Boston Hug will retain.
Yeah.
Okay, next up we have the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. The champs, the Usos, defend against The Miz and Shane McMahon.
Usos.
Do you feel like this is where Miz and Shane will break?
Yes, I'm hoping it's Shane turning on Miz so I can get a heel Shane. But it's likely it'll be Miz on him.
Yeah, I think so too. I just don't see Miz as a good face. I don't.
He can be sympathetic. You just have to, but the guy going against him has to be a good heel. You know, like he can't just be kind of good at being a heel. He has to be like Paul Heyman level of heel
And you
to be
think
able to make.
and you think Shane could do that?
No, but his face is that much of a salt and pepper douchebag that it would work for him.
Because he's Shane McMahon.
Yeah, and because he's a real douchebag and he's the best in the stupid world and everybody hates that shit.
I guess. I mean, I guess. But maybe.
Well,
But yeah, I am in agreement of the Usos retaining.
good.
Next up, we have The Shield taking on Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, and Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, the mid Carter's delight.
Yeah, you see The Shield taking it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No way in effing hell I go through all I have to sit through all this bullshit just to have to lose now.
Oh man. Yep, I agree. I definitely agree. The Shield, the Shield will definitely win.
Yep.
All right, next up we have Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch. If Becky wins, she gets added to the Raw Women's Title match at WrestleMania, which I think is definitely going to happen.
It's so convoluted at this point. It's so convoluted. They have done more harm than good on this storyline. But that's just because their writers just can't keep anything simple. So Becky has to win now, and they've already let us know that that's the case because there's no way I just sat through a month of this shit just to get Becky with another chance to get back into something that she already earned.
Exactly, through winning the Royal Rumble.
So what's the point of winning the Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that will not come up again. And that should be a subplot for somebody next year where it's just like, what do I care about being in the Royal Rumble for? All I have to do is just be given an opportunity after, and I can supplant a person who contractually won the right to challenge for a championship.
Yeah.
That was the whole point. I thought it was the whole point of it. You winning that gave you contractual obligation for that match.
Even though it was originally supposed to be Lana, but we know how that went. But
And that's cool. And they could have done it a different way. They could have just had Becky win it and then include Charlotte because she was eliminated by somebody who shouldn't officially have been put back into the match.
right.
It's perfect, but nope.
But my next question is, does she win by pinfall or does she make Charlotte tap?
Oh god, I don't know. Well, actually, to be honest, I'm assuming that it's going to be disqualification where Ronda comes out and just starts beating them both up again. She comes out and beats up Becky, and then they're forced into a triple threat. So that way you save the pin. You don't blow that off because that's Charlotte's eating the pin at WrestleMania.
Yeah, you got to remember Becky won the title
she's eating it
from pinning Charlotte. So
yeah, so she's going to tap at WrestleMania, guaranteed.
Ooh. Oh, you feel like Charlotte's going to tap at WrestleMania? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, because we've already had the pin, so now we just need the tap. And it's the biggest show. You get the drama of the will she tap? No, she can't hold on.
So you don't see Ronda eating a pin or a tap?
No, God no. They can save that. You don't have to do that now. And that gives you gives an instant singles match at Money in the Bank that doesn't have to, you just save Ronda still.
True. But yeah, we're both in agreement that Becky Lynch will definitely get added to the WrestleMania match.
Qualification due to Ronda's attack, and we are golden.
And then we have the main event, which WWE Champion Daniel Bryan, the new Daniel Bryan, defends against Kevin Owens.
Convoluted as well, in the same way that the other one was convoluted.
So, who do you see? How do you see this going down?
Oh my God, it's not going to be what I want it to be, where it's a New Day turning heel, just beating the shit out of everybody. It'll likely be Luke Harper. Well, here's if we're lucky. Luke Harper comes out and helps defeat Kevin Owens. Kofi makes the save. And then we get Kofi versus Daniel Bryan after Kofi versus Kevin Owens for no more contendership. Although then you got to find something for them to do.
That sounds like that would work, but also this would give reason for them to turn the New Day heel, because the New Day have not been heels in forever
since they first started. But here's the thing, though, that automatically takes away your top baby face that you have right now in Kofi.
True,
he's a top male baby face.
True, but so is Kevin Owens.
But here's the thing, though, in the crowd reaction, he's not.
Right, but
the crowd is way louder for Kofi than they are for Kevin.
True.
Now they're trying to force it because they screwed up, because they're unimaginative. So they just decided to recite the copy and paste a segment from the script from segment A and put it in segment C, which is so lazy and so boring.
But if any company could set off a dumb ticking time bomb, it's WWE.
I mean, they already have, to be honest with you. I mean, because we could still get a triple threat match at WrestleMania. That's not what I want, because it literally would just be that again. But because they already messed up the whole idea of Ronda Rousey vacating the title and then being a millennial male and saying, "I want it back, give it to me," and then it's given back to her. And it's just like, well, what the hell is the whole point of any of this then?
Really, really dumb. But I really feel like Kofi deserves that one-on-one match.
He should. He is the most over. Oh, hold up. You could have Kevin Owens and Mustafa Ali versus Luke Harper and Eric Rowan at WrestleMania. They got a tag team match and they get a win.
Ooh. Kevin Owens teamed up with Mustafa Ali.
I mean, because he can't be mine. WWE champion if I'm going to do the right thing and have Kofi be champ. Since
True.
they screwed this up and didn't decide to let Kofi get it at Fastlane.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
It would have been smarter to do that, but whatever. You
Yeah,
got
that's a
everybody happy, and then everybody getting pissed and worried that Daniel Bryan's going to cheat and get his belt back at WrestleMania and ruin the beautiful ride that was Kofi's title win.
yeah. That's a fair point.
Multiple, they're going to screw it up either way.
but but yeah, that is the card for Fastlane, which will be this Sunday, March 10th at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. So I'll be watching that. It'll be fun. It'll be cool.
Me too. I don't know. Okay, let's not say it's going to be fun. There's going to be a good match, and that is Charlotte versus Becky, and that's probably going to end in some squirrely manner.
Mysterio Andrade.
Oh, sorry, yes, and that's the pre-show. I'm like WWE. Pre-shows don't count.
Hmm.
Ha ha ha! Survivor Series joke.
Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens may be a good match.
I don't know, man. I feel like they're going to make Kevin Owens to me what Randy Orton is to me.
No, 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 no. I
I'm
wouldn't
saying
say.
it,
I
man.
wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Okay. Okay.
Nah,
My words. His matches are going to start being boring as shit. Because I can
nah.
tell you right now, I'm starting to get less interested in watching his matches every week. And he's only been back for like 2 weeks.
Who? Kevin Owens?
Yeah.
Already?
I'm already sick of it. I'm already bored
Jeez, dude.
of his whole deal. He's got nothing, man. Kevin Owens as a face is not the most interesting version of him.
Yeah, that is true too. I
Just
gotta
like
remember that
Randy
he
Orton.
is technically a face.
Yeah, and it doesn't make any sense.
It really doesn't.
He's not fighting the guy who put him on a shelf, so his reason for being a face, or just that he's mad that Daniel Bryan has a title. He
Yeah,
doesn't care about those people. He said the same thing about those people.
exactly.
The exact same stuff. So he should be on Daniel Bryan's side, to be honest with you.
True, but I don't think Kevin Owens is a vegan.
No, and he could just whatever. It's so
But before we go, just a quick rundown. I have the New Japan Cup up.
well, yeah, I got it. Yeah, night one. I got it all set up, bud.
So round one starts tomorrow, March
Watch
8th.
it all.
It'll go from March 8th to the 11th.
Mm-hmm.
The second round will be the 13th through the 17th. Quarterfinals will be March 20th and 21st. Semifinals will be the 23rd. And the finals will be the 24th. Now, the winner of the New Japan Cup will get a title shot at G1 Climax against the current IWGP Heavyweight Champion, Jay White.
That's the Square Garden.
At Madison Square Garden, yes. The G1 Supercard. G1 Supercard. Unfortunately, one of the competitors, Dave Finlay, who we did see live, was unfortunately pulled from the tournament due to injury and has been replaced by Ryusuke Taguchi.
Yeah, the first flying butt man. Naomi gets most of her moveset from.
So round one. Yuji Nagata, Tomohiro Ishii.
Mm. That's a pick'em, dog.
Tomohiro Ishii. Gotta go with the Stone Pit Bull.
But Nagata though.
Yeah.
But Nagata though.
Yes.
Okay.
Tomoaki Honma versus Taichi.
Taichi.
You like shut it
Taichi,
down,
Taichi.
Taichi. You just shut it down.
Taichi's my dude. Taichi's my dude. But yeah, Hama, no. Not happening.
All right. Um,
Taichi would kill him
yeah,
if that would happen. And he has the claw. He would kill him.
that's true. That is very true. He has the claw that he got from Izuka.
Oh, so sad.
Um, Manabu Nakanishi versus Yoshihashi. Mm,
Oh. I'm not going with Yoshihashi at all. I'm gonna tell you that.
oh man.
Will you really put Yoshihashi in this?
My heart wants to, but I have to really use my mind on this one and go with Nakanishi. But my heart wants to pick Yoshihashi, but I can't. I can't.
Yeah, you can't. That'd be insane. That'd be a bad choice.
Juice Robinson versus Chase Owens.
Mm,
Juice.
Juice over Chase, definitely. Although Chase did get the win. He did get the win recently, so.
True, but I wouldn't put him over Juice though.
No, God, no. He's not the champ.
Kazuchika, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada versus Big Michael Elgin.
I wonder.
Ooh.
Like I can totally see Okada versus Jay White at G1 Supercard
Really?
as a way to what Madison Square Garden, man. They wouldn't use the Rainmaker.
Fair point. Fair point. Fair point. But yeah, I just don't like the matchup as far as for Michael Elgin, to be honest with you. Against
Yeah.
Okada is sort of a mismatch.
No, it's definitely a mismatch. It shouldn't be, but the way it's going to be booked, absolutely.
Mikey Nichols versus Hikuleo, who,
Ugh.
aka Nick Miller, former tag team partner of Shane Thorne.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Hikuleo.
Yeah, well, yeah, Hikuleo. I can agree with that.
I mean, he's huge.
Will Ospreay versus Bad Luck Fale. Dang.
Bad luck.
Oh man. Well, I mean, I guess it would be kind of like a Rey Mysterio versus Big Show kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, he is. If you want to build up Ospreay, you could say that he's could get some kind of crazy win, but I don't feel like it would look good for him to get a fluke win as a champion.
Well, he wouldn't be able to put him up in the Stormbreaker. That's for sure.
Oh, that move is awesome.
Yeah, but he ain't lifting up no Bad Luck Fale.
Hell no, crazy.
His best chance is the Ox Cutter.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I want to say Ospreay, but it's Fale, man.
But you know how over Ospreay is.
I know, but you know how big Fale is.
Ugh, dude. Oh man.
Well, here's the thing, though. If he wins, okay, if Ospreay wins, he's gonna have to face either Lance Archer or Hanare,
Which I don't see it being Hanare.
right?
And Lance Archer's another big dude.
See, if Fale wins, he's fighting Hanare. And if Ospreay wins, he's fighting Archer.
You could see Toa Hanare getting a pin over Lance Archer?
Out of nowhere, yeah.
No. No.
Oh,
no.
mark my words, man.
No.
Because they're not going to have him. They're not going to have Archer versus Fale.
Why not?
They would not do that.
Why not? They're two different stables.
I know, but they wouldn't do that. It's two heels, man. They wouldn't do it.
It's two different stables, and you know they
It
have
wouldn't matter.
no shame in doing that in New Japan.
They wouldn't do that. And they wouldn't do that.
But they have before.
Here's the thing, though. If you want to build Hanare, right? If you want to build him, you have him beat Archer. and then he goes into the match against Ospreay and loses, or he wins against Archer, goes into Fale, wins again. Then he's a storyline, right? You know, they always had that one person.
I could see if it was maybe like Toriano over Lance Archer, but Hanare?
Dude, you know how they do that? They randomly try to build people up as
Shoot,
another
I
story.
think Chase Owens would have a better chance of beating Juice than Hanare over Lance Archer.
Don't crazy. Don't be insane.
Shoot.
Don't be insane.
I'm going Will Ospreay and Lance Archer advancing.
I mean, yeah, if we're gonna be boring,
Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Shota Umino.
come on, man.
That's kind of a given.
Yeah, that's trash.
Tanahashi.
I mean, he's fighting a damn young lion.
True.
Come on, man.
Hiroyoshi Tenzan versus Ryusuke Taguchi. This one's tough.
I mean, is it though?
Yes.
Taguchi. Are you seriously even trying to?
Why don't you feel like he has a chance?
It's Taguchi.
So you make it seem like he doesn't never win matches.
He's not going to be winning no match to get to Jay White at Madison Square Garden.
This is just round one, dude.
I think big picture, man.
So you're picking Hiroyoshi Tenzan for sure.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know what?
Although who would he face?
He would face the winner would face Tanahashi.
No, it's not gonna be him.
It's not gonna be Tenzan?
No, it's not gonna be no Taguchi. They're not having Taguchi versus Tanahashi. Yeah. Right? Think about that booking. No.
I don't see why not.
Really? What's the crowd going to scream for?
They're both faces.
I know. That's the whole problem.
Oh man, you're unbelievable.
No, think about it. How they do that crap. Both of those faces are the kind of faces who the entire crowd is cheering for. It's not; those are not the split kind of crowd faces. They usually, when they're in matches, they are booked to be in a match where they are the main attraction for getting the cheers. Even Taguchi, when he's on like the 6-man tags and the pre-show stuff, like he always is, he's usually the higher tier person in that grouping.
True, because it's usually the
he's a former Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
Also, he may do a lot of dumb butt stuff and dress up like a goon. He basically is just New Japan Santino, but he's been Intercontinental Champion a few times, bud.
He's still a good wrestler, and he has a lot of history.
Shinsuke quite a bit. I mean, I know about Montaguchi.
I mean, he used to be teamed up with Finn Balor.
I know.
But back when he had the fro.
Not Montaguchi. Oh, God. Don't do that.
I miss the fro.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
That shit is gross.
That's how I first heard about him, through Apollo 55. Him and Prince Devitt, a.k.a. Finn Balor.
Devitt is dead. Oh, sorry. The Prince is dead.
Oh, man.
I want that shirt.
Kota Ibushi versus Tetsuya Naito.
Yeah, that's what I got a fucking problem with.
Oh, that's tough.
Now, I feel like I want it to be Naito, but they did do the program today or yesterday with Ibushi making the save when Jay White was attacking people.
Right.
So, if it's not going to be Okada, Tanahashi that faces him at G1, it's going to be motherfucking Ibushi.
You think it'll be Ibushi? Ibushi Jay
I
White?
guarantee it is either going to be Okada or Ibushi. Guarantee.
Oh, so that's your prediction.
I feel like it's going to be because I want it to be Naito, but Naito is the most over performer under Takashi. Sorry, not Takashi, but Tanahashi.
Right.
Tanahashi and Okada. He's like the third top guy, and he has the quote unquote mid card top belt.
So you at least definitely say that Tanahashi won't get back and get a rematch.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. They already messed up the booking of that when they had Jay White not defeat him for the Intercontinental Championship at Wrestle Kingdom here because they could have had it be a storyline where he's got Tanahashi's number.
True.
Nope, ruined that. But yeah, I just that Ibushi thing with him making that save.
So you're definitely going for Ibushi in this matchup.
I hate picking against Naito. I love Naito.
Dude, I might have to stay neutral on that one.
I can't. I love Naito. But I like Ibushi.
But I love Ibushi as well.
But actually, I will say this: I like Naito more than Ibushi.
But by how much?
Not much.
That's
because it's weird. You know what's weird?
What
about those two? Those two are some of the first wrestlers I watched when the New Japan Pro World first became available.
Oh yeah, Naito and Ibushi.
Because when it was Naito with the friggin' red tights and the long, just the shirt, like no shirt, just the short tights.
Yeah.
When he was like want to be happy, and then people started booing him because they were bored.
Right.
Which I felt really bad for him because I remember those matches. And I'd be like, oh damn, why are they booing him, man? He's doing really well. But that's what it feels like. So I don't. I go deep, and those two used to always have matches against each other. I go deep when it comes to those two. Like, those two are some of my first when I really got into New Japan Pro Wrestling as an adult.
I really got onto I got onto Kota Ibushi back the early days of the Super J Cup. Where Kota Ibushi was really hot at that time. And Naito back when he used to be teamed up with Yujiro and No Limit.
No Limit, so good.
Yeah. Because I remember they used to feud with, they were in Impact Wrestling for an excursion, and they used to feud with, LAX and the Motor City Machine Guns. But
that excursion thing's weird. That's why I remember Jay White, seeing him as a young lion.
Oh, yeah.
They randomly sing and also Show and Yo.
Yep, as the Tempura Boys.
Because those guys were young lions that were opening all the shows I was watching.
Yeah.
When Japan Pro World first set up.
Right.
Weird to think about now. Actually, it's just so weird. Think about how long it's been. I didn't think it's been that long, but shit. I mean, I was working at Epic when that happened. So yeah, at least 4 years ago.
So deep down, if you had to pick one right now between these
Naito.
Naito.
I love Naito. I mean, it's not a smart choice because Naito's got a championship, so he can have something else to do. Ibushi would be the smart choice.
And Ibushi, not too long ago, is coming back from injury as well.
Yeah, I'm
gonna have to go with Ibushi just because.
No, I had to go to Ibushi too. It's a smart choice.
Yeah,
I talked myself out of Naito just thinking about it even more because I didn't even say Naito to begin with. I knew it was going to be Ibushi, and I had to talk myself into into Naito, and then talk myself out of it.
Dang it! Now I want a Ibushi shirt. Goodness gracious!
I mean, I want all the damn shirts, dude. My wish list.
Because honestly, I want that more than the Kenny Omega shirt.
I'll tell you this. I've always liked Ibushi more than Kenny Omega.
Oh yeah.
Although, when Kenny Omega came in as the cleaner against Taguchi, oh, that
Uh-huh.
shit was good. Oh, that shit was good. That shit was good. That shit was good.
Ooh, here's another interesting matchup. Evil versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Yes. Don't they 50-50? Because I remember,
I
maybe not 50-50, maybe 2-1. Because I know Kevin Kelly mentioned on commentary that they thought that, like, Evil couldn't beat Sabre Jr., but he beat him the last meeting.
but he also made Evil tap out before.
Well, yeah, he makes everybody for him tap out. Kind of his whole thing.
Mm,
Taka Michinoku tells you every damn time. I just want to buy
something
all
tells me
the shirt.
something tells me Zack Sabre Jr. will probably win.
Yeah.
I'll be going for Evil, but I just got that bad feeling that Zack Sabre Jr. is going to pull it off.
I'm going to go home Zack Sabre Jr. So,
Because
usually,
either way, the winner would face Ibushi or Naito, and I honestly don't see.
and Evil is not facing Naito.
No.
That's not him.
So it would have to end up being Zack Sabre Jr. versus Ibushi.
Yeah, but I feel like that kind of shits on Evil a little bit.
Unfortunately, because
But
that's two members of Lij down.
and Zack Sabre also has isn't he still the Revolution Pro champion too? So he
Yeah,
doesn't need this shit.
and he also has a contract in ROH as well.
Yeah, and he is 100% not winning this. I can tell you that. He's not winning this year.
Oh no, not at all, no
Wait.
way. But yeah, of course, I'm a cheer for Evil, but I just think Zack Sabre Jr. is going to win it.
Yeah, I want it to be Evil. But if Ibushi wins, then it would make sense for it to be Evil.
True.
But then it's still.
This is another interesting matchup: Togi Makabe versus Colt Cabana.
Are you serious? Magabe.
I mean,
Kokabane. No, he's not.
this is Colt Cabana's done some New Japan Pro Wrestling appearances and matches lately. So,
Oh no, I mean, yes, absolutely. That's his whole deal, man. But
you don't see him picking up a victory.
Makabe over Makabe.
Could be worse.
Over the gorilla, seriously?
I mean,
Are you crazy?
uh,
Like, are you crazy?
I guess you're right.
Kokabana's fun. He's just beefy Santino.
Yeah, but that's a dang on good wrestler with a lot of experience.
Yes, but he's never been booked in a way that makes him look particularly strong.
Well, at least not since ROH.
He's like Tommy. He's like Tommy Dreamer, just with less credibility as far as like legitimate dangerousness.
Yeah.
He's not the innovator of violence. If he was, it'd be different, but he definitely is not.
So Makabe.
Makabe. I have to. I'm not picking against Makabe, against some guy that wears damn bandanas, who's the male Bailey.
Ew, dude.
He's the male Bailey. Think about it.
It was good meeting him, though.
No, very much so, but he's definitely the male Bailey.
This is
he's Eugene with a haircut and
dude,
not handicap.
Not Eugene.
He's very Eugene-esque. He's that same kind of era kind of thing.
Wow.
I feel like wasn't he around during that time too? Not in WWE. Well,
not WWE.
He was in WWE for like 2 damn seconds. But
because it was mainly him and William Regal.
Yeah, but
But
I feel like I feel like Colt Cabana feels like a holdover from that era.
dang. Um,
I like
this
him though, but it just
this next matchup is Toru Yano versus Davey Boy Smith Jr.
days were well. You get a weird one. You get a real weird win.
Now it would be weird if Colt Cabana and Toru Yano advanced and faced each other.
That would be very weird. I would not want to see that.
You would want to see that.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
You wouldn't want to see that goofiness.
No.
It could be the funniest match of the tournament.
I would laugh, but I would be annoyed as shit.
Really?
Wouldn't you?
I think it would be entertaining. I mean, it would be like a one-time only sort of thing, you know?
Yeah, it could be fun, but I'd probably be annoyed.
But you're picking Davey Boy Smith Jr.?
Yes. Well, see, now I want that match. I want Yano and Cabana yelling constantly. Just him yelling, Yano yelling and pointing at himself.
Yeah.
While Cabana yelling some catchphrase.
I mean,
I want it.
You know what? What the heck? Toru Yano.
God, I like Yano so much. Yano's my favorite. I want to get some Yano shirts too.
You want some Yano shirts?
Oh God, dude, there's so much shit I want. That pro wrestling T-shirt is just not for me. It's just like, oh, yep, just making me mad because all these shirts are $35.
I might also have to get a Suzuki Gun shirt.
Yeah, Suzuki Gun shirt would be sweet.
Because I have a Bullet Club shirt, and shoot, I might just get one of each stable.
See. Here's where my problem comes in. I was looking at LIJs. And I'm like, well, I want an evil shirt. Okay, there's like 2 evil shirts I would get. There's like 3 Sonata shirts. There's like 4 Naito shirts. At least 3 Bushi shirts. Thankfully, no Shingo shirts yet.
Oh, there's still no Shingo shirts?
There might be like the one that I don't particularly like.
Oh, okay. Huh.
There might be one, but I think it's like half of his face. It's something weird. But then there's like just the LIJ shirts themselves. There's the seasonal ones for like Halloween and the different colors. That's
Are they still selling Hiromu Takahashi shirts?
Yes,
Oh,
there's
okay.
that shirt too. I want the little weird umbilical cord one, like with the weird looking. Like there's at least 3 of those I want. So I was like, dude, just for that stable alone, that's at least 13. Oh shit, that's 15 to 20 shirts I would want.
Yeah, they got a lot. They got a lot of LIJ gear. A lot.
I'm like, dude, I need to get another job before I can even think about starting to buy shirts. Because I'm just like, I want to get all of them.
Because
I'm like, I can't wear 20 shirts though.
Because it made me wonder who had more, them or even like Bullet Club. Bullet Club had a lot of shirts.
I feel like Bullet Club definitely has more just because of the head start.
True.
Like that head start is for real.
Ooh, that
fuckers,
Switchblade Bullet Club shirt. Dude.
Oh my god! Dude. I want to breathe with the Switchblade. I want all of Jay White's shirts.
Yeah, dude. That Switchblade shirt, Bullet Club. Oh man,
so good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get it. My first show Bullet Club shirt. Because Jay White's my favorite.
I kind of regret not getting a Super Kick Party Young Bucks Bullet Club.
I mean, you can still get them.
Oh, are they still around?
I mean, you got to get it on remember at a live show or.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Or on the website, I don't think you can do it anymore. Well, maybe. I feel like I saw something on the website where they had them all again.
That would be cool.
Something similar to the effect, you
know. So 2 more matches. Satoshi Kojima versus Minoru Suzuki.
Ugh.
Satoshi's good, but
he ain't. Yeah.
I can't see him beating Suzuki.
Yeah, and then I mean, and they feuded back in the day, so
True, exactly. But I just don't. I can't put Kojima over Suzuki. I just can't.
no, you can't be crazy.
And then, ooh, I'm actually really excited for this matchup. Hiroki Goto versus Sonata.
Yeah, that's gonna be good, especially because Goto got the pin in the
Yes.
6-man tag, and that was a weird pin too.
Oh
And they put
man.
and they, put- they did you see the pin?
Uh-uh.
You should watch that because there's the STF into like a
Oh, yes,
bridging
yes.
thing,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that.
and the commentators Kevin Kelly and them were just and Cows were like, well, that's you can't get out of that.
Yes, yes.
I'm
Um
like, you guys just introduced an unbeatable pinfall that's definitely going to show back up again.
yeah.
I'm assuming either Sonata's going to get pinned by again or he's going to kick out.
And that's the thing. Who do you see winning this?
That's, well, I would say. I mean, do you think we're going to get Goto Suzuki too? I mean, that. I mean, again, Electric Boogaloo.
Well, here's the thing.
They
We
already had their feud.
we only have 3 LIJ members in this tournament. So,
Yeah,
if
because the other
Night
ones just lost their damn
if
belt.
Naito loses and Evil loses, then
Which we didn't talk about that show and yo.
I
Calling you
mean,
3K new champs.
true.
Oh boy, they won. They beat Bushi and Shingo.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't think they had the
But
belts long enough, but
I don't. You know you can't go by that rain stuff in New Japan.
true. Oh, they
Those
will bounce a title belt
I
like
know. Just the
tennis.
young bucks as an example.
Yeah. I mean,
Those fools, they were hot shotting the hell out of them belts back and forth. Not to mention the never open weight tag championships. Like those things
oh yeah.
switch hands every 2 months, every two defenses or every defense they go.
Because they were flip flop between Bullet Club Chaos and Lij.
Mm-hmm. Suzuki Gun jumping in. I was surprised Suzuki Gun held it the longest because
True.
they held it for like a friggin' year.
And then of course Goto, he had the never openweight championship like somebody would have it and up back to him. Then Taichi would
Yeah,
have it, then up back to him.
I'm assuming Osprey's going to hold on to this one for a while
Yeah, I think so too. I definitely
because
think so.
they seem to want to push him.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And of course, we got Taiji Ishimori is still the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. But oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that Guerrillas of Destiny beat Sonata and Evil at Honor Rising
Yep.
for the heavyweight belts.
So they can face off against the Briscoes.
Yep. Um, which that should be a good match. And but I don't know who you going for, Sonata or Goto, or are you gonna remain neutral?
I'll go Sonata just to be different. He'll be one of two Lij people that's picking to go farther. Jesus.
So yeah,
And also, I want to see him versus Suzuki.
you want to see Sonata versus Suzuki?
God, yeah.
Yeah, we have seen Goto Suzuki quite a bit.
Bunch. Hair versus hair match when it didn't really make any sense.
Yeah, that much is true. Hair versus hair match. um. So yeah, that's the entire first round of the tournament. Starts tomorrow.
I'm
So
Milwaukee.
I'm gonna definitely get back on that. Um. Also, it is announced. We got another announced Crockett Cup qualifier,
Mm.
which Jeff Cobb and the NWA national champion Willie Mack will team up and face the Briscoe brothers at the ROH 17th anniversary show,
Mm, mm, mm.
which I'm willing to bet money that the Briscoes will win
Oh, for short.
because it just makes the most sense.
I mean, they're the more seasoned tag team.
Yeah, and they will end up joining Villain Enterprises of PCO and Brody King.
Mm.
So yeah, definitely looking forward. No, we still got another month before the Crockett Cup because it's not until April 27th.
Yeah. So WrestleMania will have been happened and everything.
But so far, we just got Villain Enterprises and the War Kings of Jax Dane and Crimson.
Yay, yay.
And we do have NWA's World Heavyweight Championship match. Nick Aldis defends against Marty Scurll.
Yeah.
But still waiting to hear on what teams New Japan Pro Wrestling and CMLL will throw in there.
I'm curious to see.
I'm going to tell you right now, if it's anything like Evil and Sonata or like,
Oh my god.
dude, you
They got
know,
their visas.
that's true. That is true.
Got
And
their visas for G1, so they'll have them.
even if it's Roppongi 3K, I'll be happy.
They're damn champs right now.
Yeah, but if it's Evil and Sonata, oh my goodness, I will go crazy. Or
Oh,
even if it's Bushi and Shingo, I'd go crazy because
There's a lot of good tag teams they could have.
yeah, oh yeah. So, the suspense is killing me.
No.
But alrighty, we are just under the 2 hour mark,
Yay,
and
yay.
we are done.
He is done.
But hope and pray for both of us getting healed back to 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like I said, New Japan Cup starts tomorrow. Fastlane this Sunday.
Yeah, I'm probably going to enjoy the New Japan Cup more.
Oh, give it a chance.
We'll see.
But alrighty, bro. Anything else you want to say before we cut transmission?
No, it's time to take some NyQuil.
I have some of that too.
Me too.
But alrighty. Well, for the Team GOWGO Wrestling podcast, this is Blitzball Champ and
Hollywood Cinema.
good night, everyone. And we
Biggest
will
week.
see y'all next week.
Have a good one, party people.
Laters.